What is up, you guys? Good morning. That is my daughter. My name is Caprice. I will be doing videos here on YouTube. I know I look a hot damn mess, but this is the season that I'm in. I'm in the season of loving me, not giving a fuck, living in my true self, and just doing what's best for me. Um, I don't know why. I just felt like compelled to come on here, compelled to like talk and just kind of like speak. I don't know. I don't really do this often. I've never done this before. My plan was to like record like tarot videos, which I will. However, I just felt like it was kind of like important that I just kind of like came on here and spoke to y'all today. Kind of just talked. Um, and I know it might be like a little bit hard to hear me because my speaker is like at the bottom of the phone and I'm like my phone is sitting up. But bear with me, like, don't let things distract y'all from y'all past. Don't let things deter you from what it is that's for you. Like, and that's kind of what I feel like this message is about today. Distractions in life, shit getting in your way, shit distracting you from what it is that you're supposed to be doing. Growing up, y'all, like, I'm not gonna say I was hot in the ass. I see it's 133, y'all. If you are spiritual, then you already know. 33 is a very angelic number. They are guiding me. They are telling me that they are speaking directly through me, y'all. When I was younger, I wasn't hot in the ass, but I was one of those females who always wanted love, always wanted a relationship, always wanted somebody, like always just wanted somebody. And it was kind of like because of that, I found myself like looking for love in all the wrong type of niggas. Like fucking with niggas who didn't mean me no good, fucking with niggas who didn't even really want to fuck with me, giving my all to niggas who didn't really even care to give me a fucking crumb. And it was kind of just like over the years, like I never really understood like why it was me that was going through all of that shit, or why I had to go through all of that shit, or why niggas wanted to treat me like shit, even though to me, I felt like I was bomb. Like I felt like I was a bomb as a woman, a bomb as individual, a bomb as girlfriend. So it's kind of like, damn, why is it me that's being treated like this? Like what did I do to deserve this? So it was like I was staying in relationships for years past their expiration date just because, and that's kind of like what the first series of my YouTube story times is gonna be about, like my relationship with this dude named Tone, and kind of like how it really took me learning my self-worth and learning about myself in order to get over that relationship. And still as a 23 going to be 24-year-old woman, I'm still learning lessons from that relationship, although I have not talked to this man in years. um, it's kind of like you never stop growing, you never stop evolving, you never stop learning the lessons that God has put in front of you. Like I was with this man when I was like what, 18. And I just remember, y'all, like the final straw with us breaking up was me lying about being pregnant, y'all. Like mini story time really quick. Mini story time real quick. So the final step with me and this dude breaking up, like he had already broke up with me like months ago. But I was not over him. Like if y'all seen the last story time, it was about us fucking crashing this nigga party. I also did a story time about the first time my baby daddy put his hands on me, and it was because of this man. So she like distractions. Anyway, y'all, so basically what had happened was I was telling everybody around me that I was pregnant, like, and for a while I really did think I was pregnant until I had took a pregnancy test and I realized that I wasn't pregnant. But for like a whole month I really did think I was pregnant with this man's baby. So the final step was like me telling him, okay, look, I'm pregnant, I need some money for the abortion, like blah blah blah. Y'all, I thought that I was gonna feel so powerful by like asking this man for this money for this abortion, but like whole time he actually gave it to me. And the day that he gave it to me, like I just remember being so hurt and crying so much. Kamaya, baby, go play. I just remember being like so hurt and crying so much. Like I remember I had these two friends, Diamond and Shaquan. I will never forget it. I will never forget this day. It was kind of like I drowned myself in sorrow. It was like I don't even know how to explain it, y'all. Like I had went to Shaquan's house. Go get juice. No, you don't got no pants on, so you can't get up here. I had went to Shaquan's house and go get it. It's over there. I had went to Shaquan's house, y'all, and I just remember like I had a pint of Hennessy and I just downed it like the whole thing by myself. Mind you, I'm 23 now and I weigh 102 pounds. So back then, I was a little bit different. Like, I was still small, and it was just kind of like that was a lot of fucking liquor for me. Like, that was a lot of liquor for me. So I had drunk all of that shit. I was super pissed getting into it with my friend because she drunk, so she wanna fuck her nigga, of course. My other friend, she drunk, she wanna fuck with this dude. And then here it is me. I'm sitting here sad, like real life crying, like, oh, he didn't want my baby, like he didn't want this baby with me, like he don't love me, like we said we was getting married, like blah 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 blah. Like I'm real life crying, and I just feel like nobody around me is like understanding or grasping the fact that I'm super fucking sad, that I'm super fucking emotional, that this was like real life the fucking ending of that relationship. Like there was no at this point like going back or turning back or anything like that. So it's kind of like God broke me down to my lowest moment, my tower moment, my like absolute worst moment in order just to get me away from somebody, just to make me see my self worth, just to make me question like, damn, did this person ever really love me? And sometimes God will do that for you. Like he will put something right in front of your face, and he will make you feel so low that you have no choice but to call on to him, but to ask him for his guidance, but to call on to a higher power, um, a power higher than yourself, so that you can seek that guidance, so that you can call on him and ask him like, damn, like what is it about me? What is it about me that I have to learn? Now, I did not learn those lessons from that relationship because, bitch, a couple months fucking later, I met my baby daddy. And because I wanted so bad to get over Tone, like, I have been stalking, like, his Instagram and shit. So, in order to, like, get over him, like, I had saw him get a new girlfriend, and she was pretty as fuck, and I was jealous as fuck at the time. And it was just kind of like, I gotta get me a nigga. Like, period. I gotta get me a nigga, y'all. So I got me a nigga. I started dealing with my baby daddy, which I might do a story time about that. Like, the first time we met, or like how we met, or something like that. But so I met my baby daddy, and in order to get over him, I just started dealing with him. Like, he was putting his hands on me. It was a bad relationship. It was hard. It was difficult. It was abusive. It was abusive on the third date. So it was kind of like I was literally just staying just because the physical pain that I was feeling from my child's father hitting me was not as bad as the emotional and the mental pain that I was going through from Tone leaving me. So this was like my first dark night of the soul. If you are spiritual, then you know, like dark night of the soul is like spiritual depression. It's what depression is. It is what manifests itself out into depression. I saw the number 39 twice, which is confirmation from my guides that that's when I started going through my spiritual awakening. It was kind of like I didn't know at the time, but I was kind of getting nauseous all the time. I was really, really sick. I was really, really distracted. I had secluded myself away from my family because I wasn't speaking to them because obviously I was trying to hide the fact that I was in an abusive relationship. I was sleeping in this man's car. Like, it was just a lot. It was a lot going on, and it was a lot to deal with at such a young age. I was 19 going on 20, and it was kind of like God, real life had to like slap me like into reality, like getting over somebody, not knowing my self-worth, not taking the time I needed, not having solidarity to myself. After that breakup with Tone really caused me to go through a spiral, and that's kind of like what I'm here for. I'm kind of here to share my messages and share my life experiences and share what kind of like what I have been through in order to help people that are younger or even older than me just kind of like know that you are not alone. Like, we go through the shit that we go through as stepping stones, as steps in order for us to level up. Like, if I had never been in an abusive relationship, I would have never known not to accept that shit, because yeah, you hear it on TV like, don't accept that, don't stay with a man like that. But at the end of the day, until you are in that situation, you don't know. You know, I've heard about women lying about being pregnant, but until I was in a situation where I felt so desperate that I had to lie to this man to in order to keep him, like, you know, I didn't know that pain until I had to go through it. So you can't judge somebody for what they do or their actions until you are the person going through that. And because of that, I feel like I'm a messenger here. Like, I'm here to share my experiences and to share my message and to help those who come after me to know that we are not alone. Like, God is putting us through everything. God sees us. God knows us. God created us. He knows our struggle very well. He created our struggle so that we can get out of it, so that we can go be better. Okay. So that was my mini little rant for today. I want to do more videos like this, like just coming on here all natural, coming on here raw, my authentic self, and just kind of like speaking and talking and giving y'all guidance, because that's what I feel like it's all about. us coming together, us realizing our faults, us evolving as women, as people, as individuals, as souls, as beings, breaking generational curses and doing what's best for us. And we are the start of that. So if y'all want to join this community where we heal and be enlightened and spiritually awakened, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. I'm out of here, y'all.